January 20th. Donald Trump isn't the only person who will get a new job on that date. With his inauguration, his wife Melania will be our nation's new First Lady. Now, it's worth noting, regardless of political party or political philosophy, most First Ladies have championed a cause. As we see pictures of Melania there with her spouse, we recall that most recently Michelle Obama said she wanted to fight childhood obesity. Nancy Reagan launched her Just Say No campaign as she battled the war on drugs. And during a rare campaign appearance last week, Melania Trump announced that as First Lady, she would lead the battle against cyberbullying.
It is never okay when a 12-year-old girl or boy is mocked, bullied, or attacked. It is terrible when that happens on the playground. And it is absolutely unacceptable when it's done by someone with no name hiding on the internet. We have to find a better way to talk to each other.
So, how will Melania fare as First Lady? Here to talk about it, Andrew Oak. Andrew is the author of the book Unusual for Their Time: On the Road with America's First Ladies. And your book comes out, Andrew, as we're about to have a new First Lady. How do you think Melania Trump will fill that role as the first spouse, if you will?
Well, good to be here with you today. I think she'll fill it very well. She has listed as role models for her as First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy, Pat Nixon, Michelle Obama herself in a more traditional role. I don't think she's going to take a policy stance or get into political matters like a Hillary Clinton did. And those First Ladies tend to do very well. She is intelligent. She has been part of causes before with the Red Cross and breast cancer. She has international appeal. She has youth, and she has beauty, and she has fashion. All things that have proven very, very, very well to have as a First Lady in the past.
And when you talk about youth and glamour and fashion, most of us who are baby boomers remember Jacqueline Kennedy. But as you look back at history, and obviously you've written a book, I guess the First Lady who really broke through to public consciousness, at least in my mind, was Dolly Madison, saving that portrait of George Washington as the British were coming in. I don't know if you rank First Ladies in your book, Andrew, but is there a First Lady who might surprise us for the role she played helping her spouse when he was president?
There really is. Historically, these women always have improved their husbands' public acceptability. They've softened them in the public eyes. Dolly Madison's a perfect example because James Madison was a gruff little all business kind of guy. Dolly Madison threw the best parties in Washington, D.C. She knew about politicking. She knew about seating charts and to put adversaries next to each other so they were forced to talk about things, forced to work things through. Her style was legendary. Her turbans, her dresses. When you move forward in history, Julia Tyler, Tyler's second wife, was another one that improved his poll ratings and acceptability in the public with her youth and beauty and style and parties. Frances Cleveland, the youngest First Lady in history at 21, did wonderful things for Grover. She was part of ad campaigns and campaigning for his second term in office.
And in fact, they had a White House wedding. Andrew, only got about 45 seconds left. From your perspective, who ranks as our most surprising First Lady?
You know, a woman that has done the most and has not gotten the credit for it was Lou Hoover. Lou Hoover was one of our most intelligent, well-educated, well-spoken, and charitable and philanthropic First Ladies in history. She helped to establish the Girl Scouts and the Girl Scout Cookie Drive. She built schools with her own money. And the Hoovers are the first presidency to not take a salary. So that could be something that the Trumps could look into with their wealth and good fortune.
Yeah, and the thing about it, Lou Hoover, married to a distant cousin of mine, Herbert Hoover. You know, the Hoovers really were charitable, but they did it behind the scenes, commensurate with their Quaker faith. So it's interesting you reappraise and offer us an interesting look at Lou Hoover. The name of the book again is Unusual for Their Time: on the road with America's First Ladies. Andrew Oak, today from Newsmax, Washington. Andrew, we really do appreciate your time. You've written a great book about a subject that we continue to watch unfold with the inauguration coming in January. Thanks very much, Andrew. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you.
tonight on Newsmax Prime, Michael Reagan will join us, as will Margaret Howell. We'll also hear from Travis Mills, and our radio roundtable, Curtis SLIWA of WABC New York, and our old buddy Howie CARR that you see weekdays at 4 here. I'll be looking for you tonight at 8. Thanks for watching.